War has come to Middle-earth.
This is the work of Sauron.
Hi, how are you today?
Very good.
Thank
How
you.
are
How are
you?
you?
I'm doing well. So my first question for you is just what was it like jumping back into the set for season 2?
Well, first of all, we had a new set, which was really exciting. And I loved my Forge in season 1, but season 2 was just the best because it was like 5 times the size of it.
Yeah.
And the most satisfying thing about it is that it's once all the walls are in, because you can move bits of wall out to get the cameras in and move kit in and stuff. But once you're in there, it feels totally enclosed, and the camera can do 360, and so can we. So it was a wonderful playground for however many months we were in there.
For sure. And then your characters go through so much between season 1 and season 2. So what was it like kind of, that filming that growth of the characters and just kind of the subtle switches that happen between them and even the relationship that they have with each other?
It's been awesome. I mean, from a personal standpoint, there were differences in the character, but and there were differences in what I was trying to develop between Halbrand and Anatar. But the real joy of the season came in the scenes that we were doing, and it was just a pleasure to go to work every day and not know where something is going to go. Right? Like we were really lucky to film everything chronologically. And It meant that we could really explore and things move fast, but I felt like we were really afforded time because we were all on this set and it felt like a stage, and it had a lot of spontaneity and levity despite the darkness of what was going on.
Amazing. And is there something about your characters that you admire the most, or something about them that speaks to you?
I think I really admire how brilliant he is and what a brilliant mind he has. I'm always in awe of brilliant people. In order to play him, I kind of tapped into a vulnerability, I think, that perhaps I share or I have capacity to draw on. So, and that's very important for him in this season. So, yes, I suppose those two things.
And I have to be very careful when I talk about the things that I admire about a supervillain. But I think I really not relate to, but I really enjoyed playing someone that is as brave as Sauron and kind of courageous and single-minded in pursuit of his goals. That was a really fun thing to play. I mean, playing these kinds of characters, we're just incredibly lucky because they're so rich and detailed, and there is so much material to explore.
Yeah.
And my final question for you both is, was there a specific scene or moment that was your personal favorite to film?
Well, there's one which is probably a bit of a spoiler, but and I'm not going to go into it, but it's towards the end of the season.
Oh, yeah.
But there are so many moments. Honestly, I know it's not a direct answer, but there are many that we both loved.
Yeah.
And it became richer and richer for both of us. So it's a tough one to pin down.
Yeah, there are two kind of bookends. There's a scene, one of the scenes at the start of the season when you've probably seen it. I think it's in the second episode when I come as Halbrand, and then we have the whole bit in the Forge.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the season, there's a really amazing scene, which I cannot describe at all.
Amazing. Thank you both so much for your time, and congrats on season 2.
Thank you very much.
You too. Thanks for your time.